Hello students, in a previous video we have gone through the concept of gender division. Now in this video I'm going to start the topic religion, communalism and politics. Religion plays an important role in politics. Every religion have their own rituals and practices, and because of these differences sometimes social division takes place. In other words, when social differences become acute and one community is discriminated because of the differences, it becomes social division. It is not so that social differences only happen among religions. It can happen within religion. For example, in Hinduism, there are differences between upper caste and lower caste, and these differences may convert into social division. With this, it is clear that even when most of the people belong to the same religion, there can be serious differences about the way people practice that religion. Unlike gender differences, the religious differences are often expressed in politics, as gender differences are accepted to be natural and unchangeable, so they are not highlighted in politics. But religious differences are more sensitive and are often highlighted in politics. The impact of religion in politics can be positive and can be negative. We will see that when religion is used in politics, then what can be the outcomes. First of all, let's have a look at a statement given by Gandhiji. He said that religion can never be separated from politics. With religion, he didn't mean any particular religion like Hinduism or Islam, but the ethics and moral values of a particular religion. He believed that if every leader keeps aside his politics and thinks of humanity first, then politics will definitely come out with better results. Next, whenever communal riots are there in our country, most of the victims are people from religious minorities. These religious minorities can be protected if government takes some steps towards their protection. Now we'll move towards family laws. Family laws are the laws which are framed according to the principles of religion. For example, Hindu Succession Act. In the name of family laws, the women were discriminated. For example, before 2005, according to Hindu Family Act, females didn't have any rights in property. Females felt that they were being discriminated in the name of family laws, so they demanded change in the value system of the society. Suppose if politics interferes in religion to stop such discrimination and bring equality so that women's section can be uplifted, this shows that impact of religion in politics can come out with positive results also. That is, if the notion to interfere in religion is correct, then better outcomes will be there. But mostly we have seen that political parties, in order to fulfill their own motive, interpret religion in a wrong way, and because of that, many problems arise.